Hi, welcome back to Elfcraft and Vinyl. I'm Sharon. Today we're going to be having a look at how to price up projects to sell maybe at craft fair or on Etsy, and what to consider when doing this. And we're going to also take this rather plain bin from Wilkinson's and update it. So if you'd like to see how we take it and turn it into this, then stay right with us. So here we have the metallic rose gold, and the size of the sheet is 12 inches by 20 inches approximately, and it's £4.86 for this sheet. In this project we've used about a third of a sheet, which would be £1.62. We're going to take that and work out what you could potentially sell it for and also what you should consider. So the material cost of about a third of a sheet is £1.62 and the bin cost £2.50. So the total cost was £4.12. As you can see, I save as much of my leftover as I possibly can, and this will come in handy for other projects. So the total cost, you would use the material cost plus your time times 2 to give you the wholesale cost, and wholesale cost times 2 to give you the retail cost. You might want to sell wholesale to farm shops or to gift shops, and it's always worth knowing how to calculate that cost as well. So as you can see, I'm weeding out. For those that don't know, weeding is removing the parts that I don't want. The materials that I've used, if I was to sell this at a craft fair using the calculation before, would be £16.48. So that's the material cost plus labour times 2 for wholesale and times 2 for retail. So I spent about 15 minutes on this project, and I calculated my hourly rate as £10 an hour. As you can see, I'm weeding out, taking away the unwanted bits from this mandala. The mandala could be increased in size and would look lovely on a big tablecloth or on a tray. I have used this design on a tray actually, and it is really lovely. It's not that time consuming. There are lots of little bits, so I've wrapped a piece of tape around my fingers, and that just captures it all so that they're not drifting around. So to save you being bored to tears watching me weed out everything over the next 15 minutes, in a moment I jump ahead to near the end of the project. And here we are. If you like this video and would like to see more, don't forget to subscribe, and if you hit that little bell, you know you're going to be updated every time I post a video, which is once or twice a week. So here I am finishing off the design. These bins, as I said, cost me £2.50, half price at Wilkinson, and there were a fair number, about 10 there for sale. And if you are going to craft fairs, it's always worth looking at items you can buy in bulk and scale up the production. All the materials, this stretch metallic, is available on our website www.elfcraftandvinyl.com. It's much easier to work with, and if you were putting it on a garment like a t-shirt, the stretch metallic is much easier than and much softer than foil, and I prefer it, and you still get this shine. So here I am just completing it, and I'm just going to turn it over to show you. It looks beautiful there, but it looks even better on the bin. So I'm warming up the fabric, and I've shoved a cushion into the bin to give some negative force as I'm pushing down. Here I am lining it up. There is a seam on each side, and all I'm doing with my fingers is trying to find that seam and just eyeballing it. This is for my home, so quite happy with that. I then put on my easy press at 320 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 seconds. And then I just run it across again because it just had missed one little piece at the side, so I was just giving it a little bit of an extra press. And the carrier sheet came off really easily, and you could see the weave of the fabric through it, and this was a warm peel. I always get very satisfied when you take off the carrier sheet and you can see the true colour of the vinyl. So here we are, I've got a piece of parchment on top and I'm just giving it a second press. This again was 320 and was for 30 seconds. And there we go, it is beautiful. I had visions of this going into my new spare room when it's decorated. I'm going to be decorating in a couple of weeks, and I thought this would match perfectly. But as you'll see in a moment, my youngest granddaughter had other ideas, and it's a beautiful autumn here, and she took it in the garden. So if you'd like to share, subscribe or hit that bell, we'd very much appreciate it, or visit our website. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.